Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Brad Bernstein. As you can see here in my seat next to me, we have Invisible Squeeze, who is still stuck down in Jamaica. We feel very badly for Squeeze. He has sent Invisible Squeeze instead to join us here on our show. And of course, Invisible Squeeze will not have much to say today, but I will. So this is the Brad Sans Squeeze Show, live on a Monday morning on Facebook Live, also on WVIP 93.5 FM. We're going to be answering your immigration questions live. And if you give us a call right now, I will be able to answer your immigration questions because I can't do it by telepathy. I can't be like, I think Janet in Brooklyn has a question. Janet in Brooklyn has to call. I can't be like, I don't know, Dwanette Bryant, who's, by the way, is saying good morning to us and the entire team, has a question. Maybe she doesn't, but I can't get it through telepathy. So you got to call, and the telephone number to call is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. I think I got to move this way so I'm not blocking the Spar and Bernstein sign. Everybody should know that my law firm is Spar and Bernstein. We have the Spar and Bernstein sign right there, and of course, one little bit of New York City. I guess that's the way the camera is. There I am, right there in New York City, and there's my law firm, Spar and Bernstein. The telephone number to call to get on the show, to have your immigration questions asked and answered, 1-800-529-5465. Hopefully Squeeze will be unstuck and we'll be back tomorrow, because we're going to be back live tomorrow. This show just continues on and on and on and on. We go live at 9, we go live at 12, we go live at 9 tomorrow, we go live at... I don't even remember what the show was from a week ago. You know, Jill was saying to me the other day, remember when you said that? I go, when was this? And she goes, it was 4 days ago. I go, wow, we've done 8 live shows since then. So please tell a friend to tell a friend, and the best way to tell a friend is there's no dial the phone and say, hey, listen anymore. That doesn't exist anymore in this day and age. What exists is sharing. You have to share this feed, this live feed on Facebook with your friends and family so that they can get their immigration questions, their legal issues resolved too. So the way you share it is you go to the live video that you're watching, and there's a little arrow or a share button, or depends on what your device is, but it's all on Facebook. You can share, and then it'll pop up like a whole list. You can share to a page, you can share to Messenger, and really what you want to do is you want to be able to share to your own timeline so that your friends and family, if they're following you on Facebook, will see this show too, and you can tell them, hey, get your legal questions answered by Brad. Hey, Brad's not a bad guy to listen to for an hour. Hey, Invisible Squeeze, that's an exciting dude. Go watch this show for Invisible Squeeze, whatever it may be, but please share right now with your friends and family by sharing this to your timeline. That's the best way that you can help us help other people. The telephone number to call to get on our show is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We've got a big show today, even with Invisible Squeeze. We have a new social media guru. We have not named her yet. We're going to have to come up with a name as we go along. Anna Azcana, and she is going to be joining us live from Miami to answer your immigration questions, or help us answer immigration questions that you leave on Facebook. So please leave your questions on Facebook, and also obviously give us a call at 1-800-529-5465. We're also going to be joined later in the show by Marco Chavez. Very, very, very interesting story, this Marco Chavez. He came here when he was 6 months old to the United States of America. He got his green card, 6 months old. So why is he joining us? He went to high school here. Why is he joining us? He joined the military, served in the Persian Gulf War. So why is he coming on the Brad and Squeeze show? He was honorably discharged from the Marines after 4 years in the Persian Gulf. Huh? So what does that have to do with us? After he got honorably discharged, Marco Chavez was found guilty of animal cruelty. He claims he didn't do it, but kind of like a Michael Vick thing, I guess, or maybe something less, whatever it is. He was sentenced to more than a year in jail. It ended up making him an aggravated felon in 1998. He was deported to Mexico, destroyed his entire life. He lost his wife, he lost his kids, he lost his job, and he believed he was a U.S. citizen this entire time. He was living here since he was 6 months old. People have done a lot worse. He was punished for over 15 years before he was allowed to come back because Jerry Brown pardoned him, and he just came back to the United States in December of 2017. So after being deported for more than 15 years, we're going to have Marco Chavez on later today, a deported veteran who returned. His life was destroyed by the United States government after he served the U.S. military in the Persian Gulf War and quite frankly, was living here in the United States since the age of 6 months. I would say that makes him as American as me, who's been living in the United States for just 6 months longer, because I was born here. That's the difference. So we're going to be joined by him as well. Please share this with you. Nobody is sharing this. I can tell nobody shared this. And by the way, good morning, Jeff Bossi. Good morning, Natalie McLean. Good morning, Pauline Miller, Barbara Lord, Smiley Smith, Carol Anderson, the Tiger. Good morning to you. Sishi, good morning. Janet Brown, good morning. Tashawn, good morning. I'm a Survivor, all the way out in Arizona. Good morning. Tracy Haynes, good morning. Dornette Bryan, good morning. Denise, good morning. Kirk Brown, good morning. All of our Brad Squad and Team Squeeze. Janet Godley, Dawn Harriet. Who did I forget here? Angie Angel, D'Amica John. Did I forget anybody here? Natalie McLean, or Ma Dukes, Munchie Daily. All good morning to you. I hope you're warm. It is freezing here. I don't know. Last I checked, I was living in New York City, but this weekend I thought I was living in the Arctic Circle. Literally, I went outside and I said, this is how the Eskimos live. So I hope everybody stayed warm if you were in a cold area, and if you're in a warm area, God bless you. I'm happy for you. Telephone number to call is 1-800-529-5465. We only have May on the line right now, so I'm going to be talking about absolutely nothing until people decide to call with their immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Last night, I don't know if anybody checked out the Golden Globe Awards. Oprah Winfrey was the first black woman, congratulations to Oprah, to receive the Cecil B. DeMille Award for outstanding achievement throughout her history on television and entertainment. She is the first black woman. I did say that, Jill. And congratulations to Oprah. In addition, Gary Oldman won for Darkest Hour. I have no idea. Never saw it. Best Actress, Frances McDormand. No idea. Never saw that movie. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, but I will. Best Picture, Lady Bird. I did see that. It was okay. Not great. It was okay. There's Gary Oldman. Frances McDormand, I'm sure, is following. Best Picture was Lady Bird. It was okay. That's my opinion. It was okay. It's a good movie. I don't know how it won Best Award, but to each his own. 1-800-529-5465. But Oprah did do it. I am glad she did it as a woman, as a black woman. I'm very happy for her. And then the chants, I guess, from the host started going out, Oprah 2020. So I don't know. She can't do any. Listen, I don't know what qualifies her to be president, but again, I don't know what qualified Donald Trump to be president. So I'm all in favor of Oprah being president. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Donald Trump, he is a book came out over this weekend. Fire and Fear, and what is it called? Fire and Fury, Fury and Fire. Fire and Fury is what it is called, and where the author claims that everybody thinks he's a moron, which I believe most people believe. He came out in a tweet and said, no, he is just a genius, because, and he probably is a genius. I mean, because the guy, he's a successful businessman. I believe he's a genius. He's a successful businessman. He became a success on television, became president of the United States on his first try. So he's got to be a pretty smart dude. But that doesn't make him a rational person. That doesn't make him a reasonable person. That doesn't make him that he's not a racist. That doesn't make him that he has any executive function whatsoever, or that he has any qualification to be the president of the United States. Nobody says being a genius makes you qualified to be the president of the United States. Okay? He could be a mad genius. There are a lot of mad geniuses out there in the world. Adolf Hitler, mad genius. Saddam Hussein, mad genius. Lots of mad geniuses. It's not something to be boast about. I'm a genius, so therefore I'm president of the United States. And there the angry faces go straight across. Go straight across. I love it. I love the angry faces. So anyway, Trump also said, you know, when he was going on the campaign trail, that the Mexicans will be paying for the wall. Guess what? The Mexicans are not paying for the wall. The U.S. taxpayer is now paying for the wall. And who else is paying for the wall? The dreamers. The people he said, don't worry, everything will be fine. Because the dreamers are going to pay for the wall, because he says if the taxpayer doesn't pay for the wall, then the dreamers get kicked out of the United States. That's his new thing. So we'll see what happens with that. The famous vodka bottle that we talked about last week, the $1.3 million bottle of vodka. I made a joke that it ended up at Club Fiction and Squeeze. It was stolen, $1.3 million bottle. It has been recovered, and nobody drank it. So we're all happy about that. The vodka is gone, but the bottle has returned. Somebody drank the vodka, the $1.3 million worth of vodka. That was one expensive drink. Finally, I want to introduce everybody to our new criminal defense client, and we have a video about it. Police officers were in the village of Brockport. They were called to the scene of a crime, and luckily, our client Rocky, he saved our telephone number, so he was able to call us. Rocky, he was found entering somebody's kitchen, and the police finally captured him. We have some video of Rocky, who really is going to probably need some of our help. Let's see if we have some video of Rocky, who was arrested and captured by the police up in Brockport. We want to show this. This is exclusive video of our client Rocky. Do we have that? We're not finding the video now. Well, in any event, there goes that comedy routine. Apparently, Rocky was a squirrel who was arrested by the cops in a kitchen for eating cookies, and it was a kind of funny video that we watched about 30 minutes ago that now nobody seems to know where it is. All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. There goes the Rocky thing. Hell with Rocky. We have the squirrel video now. After I just threw Rocky away. Rocky is somewhere on the floor. Let's see the Rocky squirrel video. Let's return that. Let's see Rocky, our client. I'm going back to the comedy routine. There we go.
Turn the music down here. I'm going to turn your radio. The squirrel turned it on?
The police, that is from the police cab who came to get Rocky the squirrel, and Rocky just went flying across. He was a ferocious cookie person. Luckily, Rocky saved our telephone number. All is well with Rocky. 1-800-529-5465.